Hello, true art believers, and welcome. Welcome. How is everyone doing today? I am the number one live art streamer in the world. This is Pierson, and you are watching today's live art stream. And today is day 181 of 200 days of drawing, and I hope you're doing well. So today we're just gonna get right to it because I got a busy day. Actually, I don't have a busy day. I lied. I don't have a busy day. It's not busy at all. But I would definitely like to get this live stream started and this drawing started and kind of complete it as soon as I can because that's what I like to do. We like to get things done in this live stream. We don't like the lollygag around. So let's get today's live art stream started. All right. And welcome everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today is just another day in paradise, and this is Pierson here. Let's get today's drawing started, shall we? And today we're gonna actually, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. I never know what's going on. We're just gonna have a little fun here. We're gonna get a little color here, a little bit of color here. Let's go do it right here, buddy. Oh boy. Whoopsie. We're just going to get some color. Let's figure out what kind of color we want to do. Let's see here. Let's do a light gray, with a hint of green on it. And I'm going to press the G button for the paint bucket. Boo! It's a light gray with a hint of green. Just a little bit of spearmint, a little bit of minty fresh coloration there, you know. We like to keep things pretty here. And now we're going to go for the lines. And I like to use the hard brush or hard edge. At least that's what the brush is called. It might not be. It just kind of, what it does is just kind of have like it can go from light to dark with this pressure. So it's just like a sketching brush, I guess, or a sketching pencil, whatever you would like to call it. We're just going to do some simple little lines. I'm not going to reinvent the wheel here. We're just going to kind of do the standard cactus. Just do a standard cactus with an arm. Little standard cactus with an arm. A little standard cactus with an arm here, a little arm kind of like right here, and then we're gonna give the cactus. Whoa! We're gonna give the cactus a nice, pretty mustache. Little mustache right here. There we go. Give that cactus a mustache. Why not? Give it a mustache. That's what I always do. Give your cactus a mustache. Every cactus deserves a mustache from time to time. You want to give your cactuses mustaches. You just go out to the desert, you hand your cactus, you get yourself those party bag of fake mustaches, and you go to your nearby local desert, and then you start tagging the cactuses with mustaches. That's what you need to do to I feel like I'm going to sneeze. I totally did sneeze. You go to your local cactus store or cactus distributor and you tag it with a mustache. Now, this is a very simple one. I'm going to keep it simple. I don't want to go too crazy with it. And yeah, so we're going to center it, and there we go. The cactus is center. Actually, I want it. Let's see, where's the center? 8.5. Like, technically, this is the halfway point, I think, or close to. You want to kind of move it in the center this way. The arm, yes. Yeah, so we'll do that, and we'll keep it like that. I think that's a good portion. You know, if we put like a line here, we just want to check to see if it's, you know, roughly in the right spot. Yeah, close enough. So there you go. And let's move this out of the way. And now we're going to go and add the beautiful, the ever so beautiful. Let's see. We're going to add this. Just using a hard opaque brush here. And we're going to, no, we don't want that. Too green. I don't want it. I don't want my greens jiving or mixing, clashing with my other green. You know, I don't want that. I just don't want that. So we're just going to leave it like that. Oh. There we go. And we're just going to erase the remainder. Just erase this. It kind of looks like a coffin or a coffin lid, whatever you want to call it. It looks like that. And we're going to center that shape in there. We're just going to do a little centering. Just make it all nice. Make it all nice and pretty and right in the center. We don't want it. Oh, yuck. Do I want it like that? I don't know. I think I kind of like it like this. Yeah, I'll do it like that. And then we'll just make this larger and then enter. And then we're going to center this again. Lots of stupid extra actions, but we're doing good. What a day, though. Am I right? You know, what a day. There we go. What a day. Excuse me. Gotta drink some water. Oh, yeah. Here we go. All right, all right. So it's game on time. We're at 8 minutes. It's time to do the pot. Or actually, I don't even know if I'm doing well with time. Actually, I think I'm doing pretty bad. Actually, this is not good. This does not bode well for this drawing. I'd like for it to be done at a reasonable time, but we'll see what happens. You know, see how long it takes for me to get this finished. And I'm trying to get this done as efficiently as I can. Hopefully, hopefully I'm successful in that regard. Let's see. Just doing a few. I'll leave it like that. Let's do a little scruff right here. A little tear that up. Get that erase that a little bit. Nope. Erase that right there. Erase that. And then we're gonna put the thing, and then we're gonna do some sand. Gonna get the sand in there and call it a day. You know, let's call it a day. Beep, beep, beep. And then get the eraser and just zoom out here and kind of do this. And all right, let's see what the outline looks like. Kind of remove this stuff right here. There we go. Just leave it like that. Who cares if it's not like in a perfect perspective point? I don't really mind. And now we're going to add some beautiful greens, some just the greenest of greens, the most beautiful green ever, and do it really quickly, like this. And here we go. So I just kind of standardize this whole process. Really, I don't really jump around. It's very simple. It's a very simple action. I'm not doing anything fancy when I'm doing these drawings. I'm just kind of repeating the same process that I've been going over and over again with these drawings. You add the background tone, which has for the last few paintings or few digital drawings has been um, like a gray or a dark gray. And then I add the line, like the outline, which is what you see right now. And then I add a background shape, which usually is like a distorted, it's more like an askew or a distorted, you would call it like a distorted, I guess a kind of like a distorted or a askew rectangle where I make it like just a weird shape. Simply because it's kind of interesting. It's a little bit different than having just a straight up, you know, uh, a straight up, what would you call it? I don't know, it's the standard, um, I don't know what you would call it. Oh, like a standard square or rectangle frame around it, So that's what I've been doing. And then we do something like this. And there we go. I think I'm going to do it like that. Why not? That's kind of cool looking. I think there's a reason why I didn't do those backgrounds in the past is because they kind of took up a little bit too much time, too much of my time, and I just like, I can't keep doing that. So that was probably the reason why I never did that. It's because it's like a bunch of extra actions. And here we go. Let's do this. Let's rock this out, my friends. So now we're going to do the dark tones on the right side here. I'm going to do the bright tones, the brighter tones in the front here. And then remove the outline because I don't need it. And now we're going to basically kind of manipulate these areas some. So that works a little bit more interesting. And we're just going to kind of, play around with it, just play around with it. Just kind of play around with the tones, make sure you got like interesting like strokes happening here, some interesting layering, you know, just overall interesting things occurring. So that's what I'm doing, is just kind of playing around with the tones here, making sure I have like some unique texture variety. And just having fun, really. All right, now time for the other layer here. I don't know what my time is at this moment, but I feel like I make a good time. So I'm just having fun, trying to be really loose with it right now, not really worrying too much about, oh, is this the right thing I should be doing, right? Don't want to worry about that. That's just a waste of my time to kind of like get to that micro thing where you're overthinking the final outcome of your drawing. I don't really want to. 'Cause sometimes it's fun to kind of experiment a little. and just kind of have fun with it and just enjoy the process a little bit. Because I know that when we're doing these drawings, we want them to be the best. We want them to be the bestest drawing ever. Like if 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 this was our last drawing, we want to be remembered as this is the peak of our artistic endeavor. It's just like this is the best. You know, and that's irrelevant to me. I'm not really into that type of mentality, and so yeah, I'm not really into it. Just don't get it. Just kind of doing a little bit of having fun with the tones here. Yeah, just having fun with it. Being a little bit more experimental with this one a little bit, and just having fun. Yeah, being really experimental actually. Getting kind of like purposely sloppy with the pot there. What time we have here? Ooh, 17 minutes. Okay, we're making okay time, but I also have this extra thing. I have the I have to deal with the what's it called? The mustache, which is going to add a little bit more time. So I'm going to have to be very aware of that when I'm working on it, when I'm working on this piece, that there is some things that I need to be more mindful of. All right, so let's work on this. As a matter of fact, let's get the mustache kind of locked in. We're going to zoom in the mustache and kind of get that texture in there, so I know what I'm dealing with regards to this mustache. Kind of get this texture in there, really toothy mustache, like a little curl, a little curl. They're not. It's not like a symmetrical mustache. We're not trying to go for this symmetrical mustache. We're actually being kind of like cartoonish, really. All right, so we just want to get those tones in there, and then that way we can work on from that. All right, so let's go to the cactus. Yep. Go on. We got the cactus. We got the mustache. We're good to go. It's this is a good old Western cactus. That's what we're going for. It's good old Western style. And we're gonna. There we go. Good enough. And now time for to work on the texture with this. And yeah. So I'm trying to go like ludicrous speed. Ludicrous speed. I'm trying to go really fast. Like, oh man, you're a fast drawer, bro. Yeah, buddy. So here we are. How we doing? We're at 20 minutes. 20 minutes in. Okay, so next layer, I think what we're gonna do on this layer is we're gonna dial in the green tones here. So we're gonna go even darker. There we go. Now zoom in. And now we're gonna just gonna get these tones in here real quick. The bottom, especially the bottom here. And we'll refine them a little bit more after the fact, but right now we're just gonna add like a not necessarily a deep shadow, but we're gonna play around with it a little bit. We're gonna add some details here. So kind of like a hatching type of motion with I'm varying the pressure that I'm making the marks here at 21 minutes. Yeah, I'm trying to be really quick with this because I want to, if I can get this done in less time with this added element of having a mustache, I think that's very, very good. A very good like outcome to be able to successfully, oh, my hand's numb. Break! I need a break. To successfully render this in a short amount of time. Okay. Am I on that? So now we're having a little issue. There we go. No. Are we? Are we? Has my, do you see my mouse? Oh, I am lagging. That's why. That's what's happening. I'm having some major lagging issues right now. So 1 second, we're gonna remove it and we're going to exit out and then reopen it. Okay, so now we got to reopen it. Add the stream. Now it's back. Let's see if we can get going. There we go. Yeah, my my brush, my whole computer locked out on me, like the actual drawing part. So what we're doing is we're trying to really capitalize on the quality of the texture brush and kind of do the same thing with but with less action or less movements, really. And so that's what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to really focus on doing less with more, or I mean more with less action. So that's why you see me kind of purposely not doing as much on these last few pieces or like drawings that you see. I'm trying to do more with less of everything, like less less marks, less of everything, less actual action, like where I'm, instead of me doing a bunch of like drawing and rendering and such, I'm trying to do less of everything. And so that's what I'm doing now, is trying to add, to play around with the quality of these brushes that I have and see what little I can do, or what's the the like the least amount of stuff that can be on my drawing for it to work. So that's what I'm playing around with. I'm not satisfied with this arm here. You know, I'm not happy with it, but I think I'll allow it. And what I'm going to do is we're going to do like a different highlight with a different color. No. Go a little lighter, something like this. A little highlighter right here. Maybe a little brighter right here. A little highlight here. I think that's should be good. And maybe call that a day. We're at 25 minutes. Yeah, call that a day. Leave it like that. Just leave it like that. How'd I remove it? I didn't mean to do that. Just leave it like that and kind of work on the mustache now. Just go and do another layer on top. And we'll just do something simple. We'll just kind of treat it like a simple, very simple mustache. Not a lot of like color variation. Kind of like a stylized mustache, maybe. Kind of like quasi-stylized. Have like some stray hairs here. A little like a stray hair here, stray hair, like a couple stray hairs here. Just a little bit here, and then like do even a really, really bright tone. Maybe have a few really bright ones right here, then a few bright ones right here. Yeah, so nothing too fancy. And call it like that. Call it a day with that mustache. Now time to do some thorns. So I'm being very, very on purpose. I am focusing on trying to kind of be very automatic with the application of my brush, with the application of my thorns or application of the cactus, because I know what to do, and oftentimes I don't necessarily know what to do, but what I've been doing has been working, and for the most part it's pretty effective, although there's sometimes I get a little overboard and I start overthinking it. So like I'm at this point where if I start working at it too much, I'm going to start overthinking it. So I'm just going to kind of do my, I'm just going to kind of get my thorns in, not overthink it. I'm going to have them spaced a little bit wider than normal, than what I'm used to, because I want to kind of get this one done, and I don't want to have like little bitty prickly needles everywhere. So this is going to help me avoid that by having the space of these thorns wider, more wide. And what time we're at 29 minutes. So this is really, I'm making really, really good time. And partially, I don't know what's working. Like, I don't know why it's working. I think because I purposely decided that I'm going to, what would you call it? Take less action and just kind of get it good enough in the areas that I need to get it at, So I was not dwelling on some of these things that I normally dwell on, and I just kind of went with things that made it simple. I just kept it simple. I didn't spend as long a time on the under airbrush part. I just kind of sweeped in a mid-tone, a dark tone, and a highlight, and then went straight to the texture. Even though I have a lot of crazy random marks in the pot, I was pretty good to kind of just be very quick with it. The same goes with the sand area. I typically am pretty good at not overdoing the sand or not applying. I'm pretty good at applying the marks for the sand. Like, so the sand is the fastest part. I think what took me the longest was the background. I probably overdid it, but maybe I might want to do more of that, where I do those just sweeping colors. I think that's where I could speed up a little bit, and that's also where I went pretty fast as well, because normally I do like a gradient, and the gradient itself it takes a little bit of time. It actually it takes more time than what I spent on the background on this one. And this is kind of fun. I think I enjoy that. I might go back to that because if you've been watching these from previous live streams, you would have known that I've done that type of background in the past. So, I'm just kind of getting everything good enough and just going from there. So I think that's what I need to be doing in the future with regards to these drawings, is just kind of going, getting it at a point that is good enough, and then accepting that this is where it's going to be at, and know that, yeah, just accept that, yeah, I don't know about accept, but make less, don't overly think these areas. Don't overthink it. And that's what I've been doing lately, has been like overthinking the entire process. So I'm going to zoom in here, and it's really been affecting the outcome a little bit. So we're at P21 181 out of 200. Day 100, day 181. Someday my zeros are going to be perfect. And there we go. Easy peasy, and basically under 30 minutes. About that. Let me hit the timer here. And all right. Well, anyways, I just want to say thank you so much. If this is the type of content that you like, you enjoyed seeing the drawing process, you also enjoyed the cactus with the mustache. Maybe I should do more of those, huh? I kind of enjoy them. I'll enjoy them even more if I'm able to finish one in under 30 minutes, or roughly 30 minutes. So that's very awesome. If you like this type of content and you want to support me, and also enjoy a good artist interview from time to time, please subscribe for more. Anyways, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I am the #1 live art streamer in the world. This is Pierson. Cheers. Have a good one.